Okay. Now we have head coach Brad Brownell.
Well, it's a terrific regular season. Today was a good performance by our team. I thought the Pitt kids really competed hard, and I thought we played well for a good portion of this game and had to. Thought Jonathan Bear did a nice job in the game, especially defensively. Aamir and Clyde were good. It was good for seniors to play well. I mean, Aamir got a little bit of foul trouble, so it was a little bit harder to maybe get as much rhythm as he would have liked. But you're always nervous a little bit on a day like today that, seniors aren't going to play as well and have a lot on their minds. But this was a good performance. Shot the ball extremely well, which is helpful for us. We don't do that all the time. We have shot it better lately. So that's good. But again, just really proud of our team for what we were able to accomplish this year. 16 wins, undefeated in the non-conference with a heck of a schedule, 10 ACC league wins. It's a little unfortunate. We're going to miss out on some bye opportunities, maybe, because of the different number of games. It would have been interesting to see if we all could have played 20, what it would have looked like. And, if this team had 9 more games and played a traditional season, as well as we were playing in the non-conference and all that, what our record would have been. I think these guys, would have well over 20 wins, and this would be looked at as a really special year. So regular season, obviously still a lot left, and we'll look forward to that, but great day for Clemson basketball.
Hey, Coach, it's David. Just to get this out of the way, it was a little disturbing to see all the blood on Alex Hemenway over there in the tunnel. Is he going to be okay? You got an update on him?
You know what? It's crazy. I probably should have one, and I really don't. I heard somebody – I talked to a doctor very briefly. We just had so many things going on back there with seniors and all that I think there's a chance he broke his nose. So, yeah, it's not good. This is a terrible time for that to happen. It's, we'll see what happens. I don't have any information now, definitive, but it looks to be like that's what happened. I didn't even see the play. All of a sudden, I just saw him holding his nose, and he basically I could see him just holding the blood in his hands as he's running off. So I thought that might be what it was. And, if that's the case, it's going to be hard. He's a good player for us. I mean, he's been starting a lot and shoots it well. He's improved defensively, and but we'll just have to wait and see.
Hey, Coach, Trevor Groves from CUTigers.com. When Aamir left the game with that questionable third foul call, I thought Hunter Tyson really stepped up for you offensively, and also PJ Hall gave you some good minutes on both ends. How critical was that point in the game for you guys to step up?
Yeah, I thought our front court played well. PJ still has a lot to learn. There's some things we got to keep coaching him better so he can react a little faster to some situations. He had a great finish at the basket under the rim. The reverse layup was a high-level play. Tremendous effort play to come back and block a ball on the rim or on the backboard. He's going to be a good player. And Hunter Tyson was terrific. He was really good against the zone today. Made some shots in there. He hit a couple threes against man. Jonathan Bear played well defensively, especially had a couple nice baskets. Aamir was solid as always. Our front court played really well today.
Coach, Pitt was 9 for 18 from 3, but you held Champagnie to just 13 points. Just your overall impressions of how you played defensively. Yeah,
I mean, I thought we guarded well, in certain stretches. They made a couple shots. They banked one in. They made a couple of shot clock plays. The little guard hit a tough shot deep, at the end of the shot clock early. But that give them credit for making some plays. They did. And they hit another one or two at the end of a shot clock. We guard them for 25, 26 seconds, and guy rises up and makes a big shot. So give them credit. They play really hard. They're very physical. They're aggressive. They're a good team. Jeff's done a great job, and they play with a good spirit. You can see it. Like, I know they lost a couple of good players, but the spirit of their team is probably better because of it right now. And they're playing really hard, and they're playing together, and their bench was extremely united and happy for one another when they were on their run and played us great in the first half. That was a heck of a run they had at the end of the half. So, again, this was a good, hard-fought win. Our guys had to play well, play hard. I thought we did a lot of good things defensively in the game, and give their kids credit for making some shots. They made some tough shots and, hit some threes against us.
Hey, Brad, Alan Saunders from Pittsburgh Sports Now. Specifically, two things with Champagnie. You didn't take a foul against him, and you also didn't let him get an offensive rebound. What do you feel like were your reasons for success in those areas against him? That's two places where he's done pretty well this year.
Yeah, I don't know. It wasn't a high possession game. I think so. Maybe not quite as many opportunities. Sometimes, in a faster up tempo game, he's going to get more shots and all those kinds of things. In a game that's not quite as fast paced. I mean, he still took 13 shots. I think we did a good job blocking him out. We made a big point of that. Certainly, he's extremely talented player, very gifted. Great knack for the ball and scoring and rebounding. And, we tried not to foul him, and I think we're not a team that fouls a lot. I think we're pretty disciplined, play with our chest as much as we can and try to emphasize that in the game and certainly leading into the game.
Coach, how good is it to have Al shooting the way he is these last three games headed into postseason play?
Well, yeah, it makes a huge difference. Especially with Alex not playing, the shots got to go somewhere, and it's good to see him healthy. He wasn't healthy for a couple weeks there, and it certainly affected his play, his pop, probably some confidence. He's worked really hard. When he wasn't playing well, he wasn't happy. He's a guy that you can see it sometimes on him and on his face. But he's, I've seen him in the back gym after games, getting shots up, on multiple occasions. So he's a worker, but it certainly helps our team. He and Nick are good little players that can make shots and hound the ball and do some good things when they're shooting it well. It certainly changes our team.
Hey, Brad, this is Will. As you guys now go into postseason, you've won 6 of your last 7. Where do you think your guys are at, and do you think you can possibly make a good run here in the postseason?
Yeah, obviously we got to play well and, shoot it well, which is true for a lot of teams. But no, I like our team. I like how we're playing. We didn't shoot the ball very well up at Syracuse, inside the arc. We didn't make a lot of plays around the basket. We didn't make shots in the mid-range. Even when we got it to the high post, we didn't score. We didn't play quite as well in that game. But, that's basketball. You are going to have days when you just don't make shots. And you're going to have days when the other team does make some, and it's hard. And as crazy as it is, sometimes it is just shot making. There are times when your guys bail you out when you don't have a good possession. A guy jumps up and makes one. But I like our team. I like where we are. It's been a heck of a season. This has been these guys have really done well. Coming off 2 COVID pauses. Obviously, the first one not going very well. The second one, we didn't let it bother us. We're fine and come out of that one strong and got a good group of kids. These guys have been great to coach, and it's exciting to be going to postseason, seeing what we can do.
Coach, how gratifying was it for you to see Aamir and Clyde and Jonathan all get off to the start that they did, scoring early, and then having the luxury to be able to give them curtain calls at the end of the game?
Yeah, it was. Good group of guys. And like I've told everybody after, low maintenance group, man. These guys, these are tremendous guys, good students, come to practice, good leaders, good effort. No issues away from the court. No issues with class. It's guys go to class, do their work, community service, whatever you need them to do, come to practice. And then I think they've won probably more than people realize. And it's, it's disappointing. I think, these guys would have a chance to be in the top, I don't know what it is, top 5 or whatever it is in classes in school history with wins. If we got played in the postseason NIT a little bit last year and we had 9 games, this year plus what else we get done, these guys could have been in top 5 in wins. That's pretty impressive. So this is a good group. And I told you, they're one of the smartest, if not the smartest basketball IQ group that I've coached at Clemson. And so to see them get off to a good start, end it the way they did, really happy for them. Anybody else?
Anybody? Any more questions for Coach?
Thanks, guys. Appreciate
Thanks,
it.
Coach. Congrats.
Thanks,
See you
bro.
tomorrow.